the most exciting event of Ben's Marble Runs has returned for the 4th season of this tournament. Hey everybody, I'm Ben, and welcome to Ben's Marble Tournament Season 4. We are so glad that you're with us, and I am quite excited to get things going. To get things going, by the way, we have the shot put, the first event from the qualifiers. It's very simple. As you see the test team go down, green eye, one marble goes down as the striker and pushes a magnetic cannon from Gravitrax, and that pushes the skipper to jump as far as they can. Starting things off with our hosts, Current and Triton from Neptune, and that looks like a fairly good jump by Triton, the captain of Neptune. Not too bad, but it's a 21-7. Not bad to start things off. Our hosts are in a decent spot to start things off. Astro and Nova for Alien. They changed their lineup, and that looks a little bit better for them. Let's see how it goes out. Not a bad jump, and it's a 22-3-5, so Alien goes into first place. Very good by them. Silk and Webster. This duo was very well in the friendly round. How do they do here? Looked a little bit flatter of takeoff. A little bit upwards. And it's a 20.8. Puts Midnight Spider to third place. Might be lower in the standings after everyone goes. Orange Fireball with Blood and Citrus. This team won the friendly round, and that looked like a fairly good jump. How did Citrus do? And they don't do bad, 21.95. Not nearly as good as they did in the qualifiers, but it's still a decent jump. Blueberry pushing Banana as they Fruits of Chaos changed their lineup, but I don't think they benefited from it that much. It's a 20.1. Fruits of Chaos going to 5th place. This team was 12th in the qualifiers. This team 3rd with Manila and Champagne in that exact same lineup. Will they do as well here? I don't think so. Yellow Mango. This time 4th with a 21-2. So it's not as good. Heat 7 of 16 with Zephyr and Arrow. This team was 2nd in the qualifiers. Will they do better than Yellow Mango, and especially Alien? That looked like a very good jump. Pretty good for Zephyr. It's a 22-9, and Dragonfly goes into the lead. Very good run by them. Caramel and Mocha. This lineup in the qualifiers was changed, and it's not going to benefit them for much. Caramel was originally Coco in the qualifiers. It's a 19.8, and that's going to be fairly low for Brownie. So after 8 runs, Dragonfly is holding the lead with the same lineup, I might add as well. Fairly good for them. As we move on to Heat 9, the second half of this event, Vibrant and Splash. This team won the gold medal and might win them another gold medal. We'll have to see. Looking at the side view, that looked like a very good jump, and it is 23.95, over a full centimeter ahead of Dragonfly. So we now move on to Abominable and Tundra. This team was 7th in the qualifiers. Not much going on in that. A little bit of a flat takeoff, more of like a high jump trajectory than a long jump trajectory. But Yeti still goes middle of the pack in 6th. Hazard and Signal for Cautioner. This team was 8th, and that looked like a very good jump. Around towards what Colorful Swarm did, nearly beating Colorful Swarm with a 23.9. Cautioner goes into 2nd place. Alien gets pushed off the podium now. Macaw and Cockatoo, and that's about the same. Maybe a little bit lower, and that looked like a fairly good jump. It's a 22-4, so after 12 runs, Parrot goes towards the top of the standings, up into 4th. Love and Serve for Tennis Ball. This team was in the lower half. Not a bad jump, but take a look at the side view. That extra angle doesn't show them doing that much better. 25-5, a lot worse than I thought. And Tennis Ball goes into the bottom 3. We have Oscar now up. Statue and Trophy going in this lineup, and not a bad jump, but we'll see how it goes in the end. A little bit low, 20.9. So Oscar, for their first event, goes into 10th. Not the best for them. This does mean that Colorful Swarm is guaranteed a medal. That's a good way to start off the season. We were talking about that as Iceberg went on their way and nearly on the podium, but just 0.2 of a centimeters off. Iceberg with Snowflake and Blizzard just go into 4th. Our final run. This means that Colorful Swarm can go no worse than silver. What can Raptor and Triceratops do? As Raptor is jumping, and it's only 8th, middle of the pack for Dino with a 21.9. That means that Colorful Swarm wins the first event of Ben's Marble Tournament Season 4. Cautioner gets silver, and Dragonfly gets bronze. See, Vibrant and Splash got the job done. They were really well in the qualifiers. I think that led them to a good performance today. Same with Dragonfly and Iceberg, as Iceberg was 4th in the qualifiers. 1 event down, 15 to go. We are excited. The next event is the 5-meter sprint.